Hey, hi, hello, and welcome back. So I ordered this chainmail dress from Nasty Gal, and I did not get what I ordered. The dress came with several tears in it already, so I had to change it up and turn it into something that I would actually wear. Here's how I did it. So the dress that I purchased was You've Got Chainmail in silver by Nasty Gal, and as soon as I opened it, I saw several flaws. The strap of the dress was already broken, and I found small pieces of the dress itself in the packaging. The biggest flaws were on the hips. The seams were completely ripped off on both sides, but the one on the left was a lot bigger and just a more intense tear. To fix the dress, I used my pliers and cutters from my jewelry making kit. I also used some wide crystal trim, this clear thread. I had this jewelry cord, but I did not use it. And I also had this crystal trim from a previous DIY. I recommend using bigger jump rings. I have another necklace, some split rings, and finally some lobster clasps. So starting with the big tears on the hips, I cut a small square of the wide crystal trim, and using the clear thread I began sewing, quote unquote, the piece to the sides. Once the small square was secured on both sides, I cut a longer piece of the wide trim and I began a zigzag pattern that would go on the side of my hips. With the bigger tear on the other side of the hip, I used the clear thread again and used that to sew the big tear together. I also added the zigzag pattern on the other side of the hip. I ended up using this chain as a backstrap so my ladies wouldn't fly out the front. To make the backstrap, I added a jumper ring and lobster clasp to each side. It also doubles as a really cute choker necklace. I did the same thing to a piece of trim so I could add it to the neckline. I decided to use an old shirt to make some panels for the hips. I sewed the panels using the clear thread once again. To connect the back strap, I just added some split rings on each side of the dress so that the clasps would be able to hook onto something. I decided to add a ring and clasp to the straps so that the dress wouldn't undo while I walked. Finally, here is the finished result. It doesn't look like much like this, so let's go try it on. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and please remember to vote for me to become the next Miss Jet Set. The voting link will be below. Thank you again, and see you later.